Artsy Gamer 7, and welcome back to another Create Sim here on the channel. So, starters, already you can tell this is a slightly strange Create Sim compared to my normals, because this is definitely not a human sim. We are with a pet sim today, and this is actually the start of the new CAS series here on the channel, which is Fire Emblem. So, I don't know if I've mentioned this on any of the past videos that I was sort of working with, but I have been recently obsessed with Fire Emblem Engage, which is the newest Fire Emblem to come out. I love Fire Emblem. It's definitely one of my favorite series. It's definitely up there towards the top, personally. Obviously, Zelda's my number one, but Fire Emblem, probably not that far behind, in all honesty. I really like the game, and I also like the characters that are put into it. And also I just really like how a lot of the characters look, so I think it'd be really fun to actually do a Create Sim based off of those characters. And I did spin the wheel for the last, series decided, which was Zelda, but I've decided every once in a while, if I have every once in a while I sort of want to pick what it is, so I'm going to alternate when I spin the wheel. So when the wheel decides what the cast series is versus when I decide what the cast series is. So right now I decided Fire Emblem, so the next cast series, the wheel is going to decide, and then after that I will decide. So on and so forth, just in case, there's ever like a strong urge for me to play, like to try to make a certain series all of a sudden. But also to still try to keep that random aspect to it. Now with Fire Emblem here, I do have a wheel created where I have a bunch of the characters, just like I did with Zelda, and then I spin the wheel to see which character it gives me. Now currently I only have characters that are in the Engaged game, so the newest game here. Heard like a crash banging noise outside the window, and I was a little more concerned, but I think it was down on the road. Anyway, not that it's good or anything either, but I was afraid that it was something going on in the neighborhood. But anyway, so yeah, currently the wheel has all characters that are from the new Fire Emblem game, and slowly as I do two characters, I will, like 2 or 3 characters, I will obviously be removing them from the wheel. And after like 2 or 3 of them, I will add a new character from some of the previous Fire Emblems, because I don't want them to be totally excluded out. I want their chance to be them. I just want there to be a higher chance for the newer game characters. So, obviously, this is an interesting character in the game. If you have played Fire Emblem Engage or in the process of playing it, you probably have an idea of what direction this is going, because this character is mentioned very early on in the game, and they're the only animal-like character that has, like, an actual name or like, a big role. So, you can adopt animals that you find out in the wilderness, but, they're just random cats and dogs and pigeons and eagles and rabbits. Versus, this one is a special one. There should be a picture of them down on the screen, and you actually can name them you can pick a name for them, but originally it is named Sommie, so it is like a little dog cat like creature. I'd say more doggish than cat personally, but I don't think it's supposed to be solely dog either. I think it's just supposed to be more of like a mythical being. But in terms of Sims, I think it more closely fits a dog. So here we are creating a dog version of Sommie. Now mine in my game is named Pork. I asked my husband what to name it randomly, and he just blurted out Pork, and it just sort of stuck. So mine is named Pork. You can also dress them up and things like that. You can put a little top hat on them, or like sunglasses, a little butterfly, flower. There's a few different things that you can do. They do come with a bandana automatically, so I'm going with more of their original look and not so much the alternate creative stuff that you can do. Obviously, Sommie doesn't have as many tails as this CC item that I have given this dog, but he does have a tail that splits into like 3, and this was the closest thing that I could do to give that effect of, yeah, there's a tail, but it has like, it splits off. It's a little bit separated, strange, odd. But, so yeah, I thought this was probably the closest, because I still wanted to give it that feel of like, this is not your normal, ordinary dog. So doing that tail option sort of gave that, and also it gave at least somewhat the feel of Sommie having that weird tail at the end there, even though this is way more tails than I needed. I just needed a 3 thing, like a 3-spaced one, but I didn't have that option. I don't have any CC downloaded for that option. But overall, I was actually pretty happy with how this turned out, but obviously he still doesn't look as short and small and chubby and squishable as the actual Sommie in the game does, but I think for Sims, it's decently close. Like, you know, it's still a little chubby and a little small and all that stuff, and I feel like if you've seen this, this character, like pictures of him, you would know that it's supposed to be Sommie from Fire Emblem Engaged. I feel like it's you know, relatable. Like, you can figure it out. But maybe that's just me hoping. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below on how you think Sommie here turned out. If you're playing the game, let me know also, what did you name your Sommie? Did you keep it Sommie or did you name it something else? Like I said, mine is Pork. And I love Pork. Pork follows me around and it's absolutely adorable, and you can hear his little boop 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 boop. But yeah, so I love the cute little adorable creature of whatever he is. Little shards come out of his tail when you make him happy. He's like, whoo! And let me know if, you know, you've given Fire Emblem Engage a try yet. Have you beaten it? Do you think you made it through the halfway point? I probably would have beaten it by now if I stuck to it more so than I have. I took like a break from it. I don't know why. I stopped picking up my Switch for a while there, but there was really no particular reason for it. But I just did. But I feel like I'm getting pretty close to the end at this point, so hopefully I'll be beating it soon. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you're looking forward to the new CAS series of seeing the different Fire Emblem characters. There's a broad array of characters that could end up being created, especially once I start adding characters from the other games. So, it could be a lot. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you excited? Are you looking forward to? Is there certain characters from Fire Emblem Engage or just the general Fire Emblem series that you're looking forward to maybe having a potential of creating, or you really hope actually gets created in this series? Let me know. I will hopefully see you in the next one. You know, like, comment, you know, all that lovely YouTube goodiness. But until the next time, bye-bye!